So as you saw by the title, we are going to be reviewing this 4-piece plier set from Quinn. You saw in my, I think it was 3 or 2 videos ago, where I reviewed the Quinn Master Technician's tool set, and all it was missing was the pliers. So I broke down, I said, what the heck, let me just go to Harbor Freight and buy these, because I was like, what's the point of not buying these, like, because I needed new pliers. Because let me show you what I have currently. Okay, so these are the pliers. I'll bring them in close. So these ones right here are channel lock pliers. They were my grandpa's. They're really old. These, like you could see, I'll show you. They still work. Still work fine. But no warranty. So if I break them, that's that. These SK Wayne needle nose. Again, they work. I ordered them up. They work. Again, if they break, can't get them warranted. These Napa dikes, side cutters, whatever you want to call them. They work, but if they break, can't get them warranted. These Fuller, I guess you call these lineman's pliers. They do not. They work. The grip's falling apart. They don't open all the way, and they're old. If I break them, can't get them warranted. So I decided upon myself. I'll set these to the side. I decided upon myself to replace it with this Quinn Master Technician tool set. And this, yes, this is really nice. Good quality. So we're going to open it up. I'll show you us opening it up. We're going to take the Icon knife. We're just going to go down here and just cut this packaging like that. The Icon knife is super sharp, so when using it, you got to be careful. This is a really... Harbor Freight does not steep on their packaging, that's for sure. The Pittsburgh packaging is so easy, like you could open it in the store. But the Quinn stuff and the Icon stuff especially, so hard to open. I think this... they're oily, which is good because that means they put oil on the pliers. But I'll read you the specs. So we got these ones. I'll bring them in closer in a second. These ones, these are long reach. So this includes lineman's pliers, a long needle nose pliers, and then and these are diagonal cutters, and these are called slip joint pliers or groove joint pliers, or you can call them channel locks. Channel lock is a brand. So whereas people may call these, or some tools, whatever, but yeah, so I'll bring these in close real fast and show you them. So we got these, which is the lineman's, really nice quality Quinn pliers, really nice finish. It says warning, not insulated. So good thing they say that on the tool, because, well, I mean, you could. It's saying not to use it for like wiring, but I mean, if you're doing a live wire, like if it's the wire's hooked to power and you're cutting it, don't use those. But these are the needle nose. They say the same thing. Warning, not insulated. Which you can buy from Harbor Freight, actual ones that are insulated, and you can cut live wires with them. And these are the tongue groove. Really nice. So I'll get these wiped down, get the oil off them, and I'll get right back with you. So as they would say on the channel Price Customs, as Hunter would say, or as his dad would say, Jim, he'd say, I'm going to turn the camera to Hunter, and he's going to read the science behind this. Now, I ain't no scientist like Hunter, but hey, I'm going to read you the science behind these pliers. And so we'll start with we'll start with the tongue and groove pliers. Uh, undercut, tongue and groove for smooth, non-slip action, riveted joint for smooth action with no wobble. Uh, and then on the lineman's pliers, double jaws with milled teeth. Now for the needle nose, slim head design for tight spaces, oil resistant grip handles for non-slip uses on all these pliers, and then on the dikes, side cutters, diagonal cutters, whatever you want to call them, hardened cutting edges last longer than traditional pliers. So it's a 10-inch groove joint pliers, 9-inch lineman pliers, 8-inch long nose pliers, which is needle nose, and 7-inch diagonal cutters. So yeah, you can pick these up. It's around $24, but with tax, it's like 27, I think. If don't correct me, it's different in each state. But I'll show you what they're made for. So the lineman's pliers, long reach cut. They're for cutting wire or whatever you want to use them for, pulling stuff. And then the diagonal cutters cut wire screw. You cut wire screws or zip ties or whatever. Grip, cut, bend. The needle nose. See this little? I'll bring them in close. This little piece right here. You take this right here, and you can cut with that, and then you can like pull stuff with them. So there's that, and then on the and then it's got an extra wide jaw. So these are like if you have a like plumbing, if you have a nut you want to get off or whatever, you can use these for whatever. They're lifetime warranty, so I'll probably abuse these. I'll probably get these warranted probably a lot if I was guessing because I use pliers for pretty much everything. Like I mean, I use needle nose for all kinds of stuff. I use them for pulling things, hitting things, all kinds of stuff. Like because they're just there and they're just strong, like all these pliers. So, uh, I'm gonna set this to the side real fast, and we're gonna test. I'm gonna set these on this stool here. We're gonna test these pliers. So I'm gonna test these dikes as any if better. I'm gonna show you because you can see there's some zip ties on this. Let me flip this around where you can see the zip ties. We're going to cut these zip ties off so that we can, because I'm going to turn this into a workbench. So it's got zip ties. Oh, it's got one right here. You can see. Let's see if this cuts it. This should, yep, see how easy that was? Like that. And then, as you can see, you might be thinking, here's another one right here that we can cut. That was like butter. And so, oh, and here's another one right here we can cut. We cut pretty much all the zip ties. Now, we're going to take our needle nose, because why not? And there's these little, like that. See, we just pull these little zip ties out of there. First time ever using the Quinn pliers. I would definitely buy them again. But if you're in the budget, buy the Icon pliers. But if budget's a thing, buy Quinn. Quinn's never failed me yet. Quinn for the win. That's what they say around here. Quinn for the win. But that's what Price Custom says. So I'm not taking their saying, technically. I'm just saying. Well, I like their saying. Quinn for the win. Because I believe Quinn is by far one of the best, if not tool brands out there. I believe it's better than what people say it is. I bet it's better than like it's better than Craftsman. And you all, like, some of them, these people I was asking that I know and people that I met, I was asking them what tool brand I should buy because I was thinking about getting the whole tool set, and they were like, "Go with Craftsman because you can get a warranty, pretty good deal at Lowe's all the time." But I was thinking, yeah, that would be cool. But I was thinking, Harbor Freight, their stuff is lifetime warranty. They got multiple of them, and like Harbor Freight is just a good quality company. Anyways, I was like, they're good and stuff, and they have a good warranty, and they're just bad to the bone. And they just get her done. So these pliers, see, I'm giving you a real honest opinion. Like I was pulling hard, and they've got good grip for being. They've got some bad grip to them. Like I was pulling. Now you kind of gotta. I was pulling like I was. I'm giving them the beans, or I just hit my forearm on the plastic because I was trying to grab the. Let me grab a punch this out, and I'll get right back with you. So I tested the needle nose, worked great. The teeth, still the same. I tested the dikes, still the exact same. These two worked really good. Like you saw how I was going like this and pulling pretty hard, and you saw how I hit my forearm right here, or I don't know what. Oh, it's right here. Like you saw that, and it like so it was pulling hard. Now I didn't get to test these like like they have some pretty good grip because like you can see like look at the teeth on this. Here I'll get you a good teeth shot, but here let me see. So focus. But that's a pretty good teeth in just that, and it's got the cutters. The teeth in the needle nose, and you can see focus. You can see the teeth are pretty good. It's my camera doesn't want to focus, but you can see. There we go. It's focusing for these. But you can see how gnarly these teeth are. Now, I didn't get to test, the two pliers I didn't get to test were the Lyman's. I don't feel like I need to test these. But the needle nose work. They're kind of like the needle nose. You could just pull stuff. You can cut stuff. You can twist, bend, whatever. These ones, tell me something. Which pliers do you think I use the most? Now, comment down below. And at the end of this video, I will tell you what pliers I use the most. But I want your feedback. I want you to guess. And the first person that guesses will get a like from me. So if you want a like, a love, want me to reply to your comment, tell me which one I use the most down in the comments. But, okay. Like, I just feel like these are really good quality. Really good made. Like, you can, like, put it at whatever. Like, if you want it here, you put it here. It's got all these different, it's got all the different settings. Like if I was to compare it to the channel lock, like you could see size difference. Like I think the Quinn's just a little bit bigger. Teeth teeth on the thing. The Quinn definitely got like about the same teeth. If if you were asking me which one is better made, I'd have to go with. I feel like these are obviously going to last longer because they're made in USA. These aren't, but these are better made. You know why I say that? Because they put a what did it say in the package? A rivet to hold these together. This is a screw, so that you could take this apart whereas it just loosens by itself, like, and will just fall off eventually. These, you're not going to have that problem. The handle's better on these than on these, because this is just one handle, and the rest is just bare metal, because that's how these came. These ones, these handles feel decent, you know. They're not very soft, but they're, you know, like the, what do you call it, the dip stuff that you dip the handles in, plasti dip. They're like a plasti dip handle. So, yeah, okay, time, I see this is a part like that. There's going to be another video after this of me turning this into a workbench. I'll do this separate. I'm not going to do it in the same video because I don't want to make this video too long because it's already running pretty long. The plot now, drum roll please. The plier I use the most. If you guessed needle nose, you are correct. I abuse these. I use them as hammers. I use them as punches. I use them. Gosh, well, I use them for everything. I use them to cut stuff you're not supposed to. Because, hey, they're right there. I have them. They're nice. Oh, and I forgot, it's got teeth right here, too. But I carry one of these. I used to carry daily a pair of these needle nose. Just everywhere I go. Because I carry knives and all that stuff. But I stopped carrying them because I just stopped. But these are the ones I use the most. Second would be these. Third would be the dikes. And then fourth, these. Comment down below if you use these and what you use them for, because I know they're more for plumbing, like to take fittings off the pipe or off fittings off PVC pipe, metal pipe, whatever. But I have never found a use for them in the automotive world. So if you work on the cars, tell me what you would use these for. And I think this is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.